Good greetings everyone and welcome to another video. Now, this is a part 2 video, although it does say it does say episode 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, up there, or down there, if I'm remembering correctly. This is part 2 to my Usse Nithmue answers Ginny D's character creating questions. I will post a link to Ginny's video down in the description because she explains it much better than I do. But without further ado, I'm just gonna jump straight into the next 25 questions. Role-playing as Nithmue, by the way, if I didn't say that earlier. What do you like least about yourself? Everything. I don't really like myself too often. That was probably why I rushed the ending of the last question, which was what do you like most about yourself? I would say I like my appearance least about myself. Would you like kids someday? Yes, me and Estrella have been wanting that for quite a while. Are you a planner or more spontaneous? I'm a planner. I can plan for months about something. Like mine and Estrella's first date, I looked at moon and planet charts for months to figure out the best date. Can you keep a secret? Yes, I can. I'm very good at keeping secrets because I'm just socially awkward anyway, so nobody can tell when I'm lying. Do you like being the center of attention? No, unfortunately. It's an occupational hazard, me being the center of attention. Well, not a hazard as such. I don't like being the center of attention, but I'm bored, and I do tend to like making actually good music and bringing joy and happiness to the tavern that I'm working in. So, although I may not enjoy being the center of attention, I am the center of attention quite a bit. If you were gonna die tomorrow, what would you do today? I would spend the day. Well, I would, if in an ideal world, I would spend the day with Australia and we would go and kind of have a recreation of our first date and then marry her. I don't know. Do you enjoy getting dressed up for an occasion? I do like dressing up. Although I don't have a lot of clothes, like dressy up clothes, like fancy clothes. I mainly just have what I wear to my job, and that's it. Well, I also have some comfy things, but that's not getting dressed up. Where do you feel safe? In my house, my little cottage outside of the village, where there's plants in the garden and everything's just calm and happy and nobody can disrupt us. Do you love or hate being alone? I don't mind being alone, although under the circumstances at the moment, I found myself being alone quite a bit, which is not very nice. What's the last nightmare you remember having? Oh no, that's a terrible nightmare that I don't even want to go in depth about. But oh my gosh, that was a pun. I now have a fear of water. um, yeah. Do you admit to mistakes when you make them? Yes, I'm quite overly apologetic and I do like to take responsibility for what I've done. Do you want to grow up to be like your parents? My mother and father? No. Though my guardian, yes, I would much like to be quite a famous bard. That would be lovely. How do you deal with being sick? Are you stoic or super whiny? I'm stoic. I would like to think I'm not very whiny. I just deal with what happens when it happens. What did your parents expect from you when you were born? I'm not gonna answer that. I can't. Do you have a strong sense of style? Yes. I am quite fashionable. Despite not having many clothes, I can obviously tell when something works and when something doesn't on other people. And no, I have learned to keep my mouth shut about it. Would you rather camp outdoors or stay in the night in an inn? Or stay the night in the inn? In an inn. In an inn. I would like to stay outdoors. I like being close to nature and I like to witness beauty, the natural beauty of the world. I like to see sunrises and sunsets, as I've mentioned previously. Yeah, I like nature. Is there a food that most people like that you hate? This is an odd question. I don't think there's a food, if I remember correctly, that other people like that I hate, but I don't like alcohol. Um, Now that I'm thinking of it, I'm not the greatest fan. This is a difficult question. I'm not too used to knowing what other people like. I know that Astraea likes mushrooms and I don't understand it whatsoever. So, yeah, I suppose I would say mushrooms. Are you more of a hoarder or a minimalist? I hoard crystals, it's true, but other than that, I'm quite minimalistic. Are you superstitious? Yes, I am. I do believe heavily in that kind of thing. I can't remember. I had a conversation recently, and I can't remember what it was about, but it was definitely pinky promises. Yes. I had a conversation about pinky promises with my girlfriend, and I said that if you break a promise, your pinky's gonna come off. And I haven't went back on a pinky promise, so. Are you a kind of person that remembers people's birthdays and pet names and things like that? Yes, I am. Although I try. I often have to write it down, but I have quite a bad memory. So, although when I do remember, I do put an effort in. What do you do to feel better when you're sad? I have a warm drink and sit by the fire and maybe read a book. Get lost in another world. Is it hard for you to trust someone? Yes. Given my past, yes, it is. Quite difficult. But usually I do get the sense if people are trustworthy or not. And I trust my instincts most of the time. Yeah. Not a lot of people give very strong, trustworthy vibes nowadays. Are you susceptible to peer pressure? I would like to say no. If I'm being pressured into something, it would be from someone that means a lot to me. I wouldn't just let anyone tell me to do something and then do. If you decide to stop adventuring and settle down, what kind of job would you take? If I wasn't a bard, I would be a jewellery maker and seller. Maybe a blacksmith if I could, depending on if I could get all the equipment and stuff. I do enjoy making things. What did you want to be when you grow? Oh, well, I wanted to be a bard. I wanted to be what I am now, I suppose. Yeah, that's difficult because I couldn't see a life for myself other than being a bard. Um, that's what I was taught when I was younger. Like that's what my destiny was, or that was the path that I was pushed into, I suppose. And I guess that's all the questions I have. Yep. I will leave Ginny D's video down in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe. This is the first part of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment a like. I would really appreciate it. See you guys later. Bye bye.